So obviously, we're going to have some really, really interesting matchups. The turnouts are going to be very interesting. But, you know, um, I think if the Niners lose to Philly this weekend, I think that
I think if the Niners lose to Philly this weekend, yes, that's going to happen, Rose. What's good, y'all? BYG SLY double M back in the building. If I wasn't going to get hit with copyrights, I would have probably played some Eminem, Guess Who's Back, Back Again, or Don't Call It a Comeback. I've been here for years, or LL Cool J, or Guess Who's Back by Rakim, or maybe even a little Chuck D. Once again, back, it's the incredible. But I'm back. So, my first vid, 2023. Got the live stream going on here from yesterday with my man Resurrection. There goes Bay Area. My man Mighty Fan, Big John, King Leo in the building. So going to try to. I got some stuff to show, man. So just basically some reviews and stuff. And this is the 80th edition of my Getting Grails / Slim Pickens series. I've got more than 80 videos, but you know, I had to go back and do my homework, and I knew what I wore. I am wearing the same exact jersey hat that I wore in my first video in 2012, roughly 10 and a half years ago. So I just thought I would go ahead and just rock the same jersey. Just phone cords in my way. And so I figured I would just go ahead and rock the same jersey for my Slim Pickens volume number 80 that I wore in my very first Getting Grails volume 1 edition. So let's get into it. The whole premise of this video is these fools lighting it up. Throwback King killing it. Leo always doing his thing. Rivalry back on his horse. He's killing it. Bay Area doing his thing. Big John does his thing. You know, Pistol, Big Tony. Tony, I got beef with you, man. Calling me out saying that we play basketball and I'd be the first one to drop or the first one to whatever you said. I'll say Slim or whatever it was you said. Rez is live last week or a couple weeks ago or whatever. And Big Tony said that I was going to be the first one. You know, come on, Tony. Come on. You know, like you heard Snacks. Slim don't like to lose, you know. Although I am getting old, so I got to be careful. I ain't as good as I once was. But I could be as good once as I ever was. Hopefully, I don't know. We'll see if I ever make it out to out there to the West Coast, or if y'all come east. So hopefully you guys can come out east, man. Have Rez come out. Have John come out, and you know, and you come out. You know, have everybody from the West come east. We'll all go to the Mitchell Ness store, like Diddy says. We got to have another big meetup. So I got a lot of jerseys to show, and it's all basically a dedication to everybody that supports me here on YouTube and everybody that I follow and support back. So I'm going to show a jersey that pays homage to all of y'all. This is a video for y'all. Like, I figured I should why not wear my very first, you know, ironically, I'm up to number 80, and I can just wear my first jersey that I wore ever on YouTube. So we're going to go ahead and kick it off in the Bay Area. Pay some homage to my man John. Bay Area Throwbacks, check him out. And I wanted to show some stuff. I wanted to just be a little different. I didn't want to show just what you might expect to see. So I thought I would go ahead and just try to just nitpick my collection a little bit, maybe show some oddball stuff, you know. So, and stuff that's obviously my favorite of a certain team or a player or something. And this is one of those oddballs that I had to get. It is a one-off, 1 year, shortened season, San Francisco Giants, Darryl Strawberry. Had to have it. I don't know what it was about this thing. Shout out to Big Seth. I got it from him. It is from the 94 season, the 125 patch. You know, and I did not do my research on this patch here. Rez and Bay Area, put that in the comments if you know what that's all about. I'm sure it's a memorial, some kind of memorial. But I just thought I would show this in honor. I'm trying to run through all my YouTube subscribers that I subscribe to, yada yada yada. So that's the whole point of this video. So wanted to kick it off with a Rogue Gray San Francisco Giants Darryl Strawberry, number 17. I love the fact that he didn't wear 18, which is what everybody was used to him wearing, you know, with the Mets, and then 44 that he wore with the Dodgers before in 94 heading to the Giants for just the shortened season. And then in 95, he would go to the Yankees and finish his career with the Yankees. So that's what I'm kicking it off with a shout out to Bay Area throwbacks. San Francisco Giants, Rogue Gray, Darryl Strawberry, number 17. So let's move on to Big John. Too sweet. Hey yo, survey time. Wanted to show this for Big John, big wrestling fan. So of course, you know, rest in peace to Scott Hall, and they're on here talking wrestling and stuff too. Wanted to show this. This actually used to be a 1969 Gale Sayers, and I had this in honor of Brian Piccolo. I had this Patsy. Everybody knows who Patsy is, big time jerseys. Had her take care of this for me and turn this into a 1969 Brian Piccolo, Brian's song. Rest in peace, James Caan, who played Brian Piccolo. So jock tag is still there, except it's just the Mitchell & Ness tag. It's not the year. So this is and I also have, anybody that's ever seen my picture on Instagram knows that I also have the period correct hat that goes with this, which was just the solid white C for the Bears hat, Mitchell & Ness hat, that went to 1973. And then right as Sweetness came in 75, a couple years, they moved to the Bears logo that they pretty much still have today with the orange incorporated. So shout out to Big John. Another one for the good guys. Woo! Shout out to Big John. All right, King Leonidas. I know you're a Jets fan, man, so I was like, you know what could I show that might be something that you probably don't have in your collection? I do need to get this tailored down because I've had it for some time. I don't know many people that actually have this. I think I was able to help Mighty. Shout out to Mighty. I was able to help Mighty get it. So it is a 1962 New York Titans Don Maynard. There you go. There's your jock tag, sir. Don Maynard. And of course, he would still be on with the Jets when they became the Jets in 1965. And of course, as a lot of people know, when they did the Favre in 2008, I think, wore this uniform, and then they celebrated in 2009 the AFL, Sanchez, them guys, Thomas Jones. They wore this jersey. What's funny is for years I only had a new era hat that actually went with those jerseys from the 09 season with the Jets and the New York Titans hats. And then out of nowhere I was able to find a Mitchell & Ness hat popped up that actually goes perfect with this, and it's an actual New York Titans jersey or a hat to go with this. It's a short sleeve. Do got to get this tailored down at least to a 56 because it is a 60. I've had it for a long time, so shout out to King Leonidas. They're on YouTube. So, and as he said, he still doesn't have an intro, but technically he does. It's what's good, YouTube. I'm back again with another 47 pairs of shoes that I just picked up and 4 more Saquon Barkleys. so anyways, here you go. Shout out to you, King. Love you, brother. So I thought I would show some love to your Jets. a 1962 New York Titans Dominator. So moving on to, let's go back to the West Coast. And my boy Pistol 2 went to the third. Let's go with this one for him. I got him and Big Tony going back to back here. I figured I would show. This is one of the more rare Raiders jerseys that you don't see a lot of. You see a lot of the black Ronnie Lott and Bo Jackson, and yeah, you Raiders fans, you already know where I'm heading with this. So I figured that I would show one of my more rare. You know, I got this, shout out to Andrew Knowles, City Winners. I got this from him. It is a USA run, 1991. Ronnie Lott, LA Raiders. I got the perfect hat that goes with it, scripted, the whole nine, yada, yada, yada. This is a 52, so perfect size. Need to lose a few more pounds. I'm going to get into it comfortably because it doesn't fit like some of the traditional USA stuff that's big, but yeah, so shout out to Pistol and to Big Tony and to your Los Angeles, Oakland, Las Vegas, wherever y'all are now. Just kidding. Tom Brady, who's going to be a Raider, probably. Anywho, I knew actually you guys were just talking about it here on the live. So there's a shout out to Big Tony and to Pistol. So, and staying with you guys, I figured I'm trying to do a jersey for everyone. So, shout out to your Lakers. Here is a 84-85 USA run. Big Game James Worthy. Your jock tag real quick. There you go. 84-85 USA run. As Wesley, Woody Harrelson and White Man Can't Jump. Pop it, James! Yeah! Yeah! Big Game James. There you go. There's the back. And there's the front. Of course, pre-NBA, pre-Jerry West logo, so nothing there. So, again, shout out to Pistol and to Big Tony. So, that'll do it for you fools. And I went to the oddball. I went to the oddball shelf once again, or the oddball route once again with my guy Rez. And this is also for Bay Area, and it is another one-off 2003-2004 Nick the Quick, a Golden State Warriors Nick Van Exel. Beautiful, beautiful jersey. I mean, it could be Bob Smith, you know, the 25th guy on the end of the bench. I know that doesn't exist, but who could not want just a Warriors jersey? And Van Exel had a good career as it was, you know. So he played a little while. So this is Nick Van Exel. It is it's a Reebok 03-04 season. Only year he was there. Again, Nick Van Exel, Golden State Warriors. Big shout out to my guy Rez and Bay Area, also a Warriors fan. So Rez, I guess I don't know if this actually might be for you too. And it also goes out to my man M. Diddy. It is a 1979. How much time am I looking at? Okay, I better talk faster. It is a 1979. There's the jock tag. John Hanna. Heat press numbers. Stitch nameplate, as it was in 1979. Big John, New England Patriots. And I don't know, I might have to end up selling some tickets or something for Rez and rivalry to Rez and Diddy to see who ends up winning the rights to my John Hanna. So Rez says give it to him because he's a Patriots fan, but I don't know, it could get interesting. So shout out to y'all. There you go, Big John Hanna. And next one here is for none other than my boy, Nostalgia Boy. It's funny, I got to call Mitchell and Ness out on this deal. This is a 2006. This is the only year that Griffey wore number 3 in the block numbers. And recently, Mitchell and Ness put out a video or a thing where they gave they did something for Griffey, and it was like, oh, this is the first year that Griffey wore number 3, and they showed it in the newer style that they went to in 2007. And I actually ended up texting the store and text the boss, and I said, hey, so that post is incorrect. Just wanted to let you know. I said, here's the real one. This is his first year of the number 3 after he wore 30. Mitchell Ness did make the 2005, which is the number 30. And so I had to find out from Nostalgia Boy who his favorite baseball player was. So, and he said it was Griffey. So here you go. Classic Reds logo. My favorite. I mean, that was my favorite. That Reds head, baseball head, was my favorite. I was a Reds fan in the 80s into the 90s, so I was really happy to get a chance to see them win the World Series and swept them A's. And there you go. There's the majestic tag. So I stole this off of eBay. I mean, it was dirt cheap. It was stupid if I passed up on it. So again, shout out to my guy, Nostalgia Boy, my boy Roberto. There you go. A little love to your boy, Ken Griffey Jr. And yeah, it's about that time. A little warm in here. Oh, look. I wonder why it's so warm in here, because Slim's about to hold up some fire. Oh, woof, woof. Oh, Christ! Listen to him laughing. I can't do it. So, anyways, yeah, yeah. So here's this. Yeah. Anyways. I got to give some love to, I had to do this to you, Mighty, because I know how much you want this jersey, especially when you were here, and then I tried it on in front of you, and you're just sitting there shaking your head. It is the 1982 Gaylord Perry's Road Seattle Mariners, number 36, Mitchell Ness. It is a Mexico run. So yeah, I had to give a shout out to my guy Mighty. Instead of just I mean, you know, all that. What's the point in showing him something that he's already got in his collection? You know, I know that you don't have it. So, anyways, yeah, I would have. Yeah. So, anyways, man. So I just wanted to give you some love and make you sweat a little bit. You know, what you're good at, and you know, and show the. A jersey that you don't have yet. So anyways, there you go, Mighty. Love you, brother. There we go. And of course, I'm gonna end the love part of this video with, I mean, sorry, but the guy that not sorry, but the guy that got me here, the guy that said, yo, 2012, why don't you make videos? That's what we do. Okay. So I figured that I would dig in the collection a little bit, and I know you weren't much of a fan. At least I haven't. At least I thought I've heard you talk like that. Like after after Iverson left the Sixers, that you just weren't a fan of maybe any of his jerseys or whatever. So I figured I would just dig something out that was oddball, kind of, sorta, and it's my Reebok 2004 All-Star jersey from the East. It is your man, Allen Iverson. Wish I still had Vince. I had Vince in this back in the day. And there you go, that beautiful Sixer logo on the back. It is your guy, AI. This page portion of Slim Pickens volume number 80 is brought to you by Grandma Utz Kettle Style. Are you looking for that BYG barbecue flavor potato chips kettle style? Then have Grandma Utz. And we now send you back to your regularly scheduled programming. So I can't be talking too much longer. Hell, I'm already approaching 20 minutes. And so anyways, here's the jock tag. It is from the 2004 All-Star. There you go. So again, shout out to my man, Fat Boy Snacks, Throwback King, Albert LeBron is the reason. And thanks for the love, by the way, too, on Instagram here lately. You know, sharing some of my crusty old videos. So that was cool. So yeah, so I figured the way that I'm going to end this video, like I said, I am wearing what I wore in my very first video, which as you know, anybody that saw my old video, this is inaccurate. This is actually worn on their, Seattle wore this in 1985 on the side of their pants, which I thought was stupid. I hated it. Oh, like the Bucks wore their patch on there, look, I mean, look at this, that would have been so hot, the 10th anniversary patch, and it was only on the side of their pants. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to wear it on this. So this is an old El Salvador run. Heavenly shout out, if I'm paying homage to the Jersey heads, the big time Jersey heads, heavenly shout out to Ronnie Jackson, from Kings of Throwbacks, from our Jersey community. One of the more recent pickups that I had in the last year or so, a couple years, was the USA run. I actually just looked at it, size 54 USA run, the blue, Rez and his ads. I don't know. Anyways, so I'll just let it run so that way Rez makes his money. So, but I actually got. I actually just looked at that, it was pretty cool. It was Ron said, do you have this? You should get it, blah, blah, blah. Size 54 USA runs Steve Largent. So I picked it up, so I just looked at that. So again, heavenly shout out, to all of us that actually know Ron. And so super cool. There's Rez giving Diddy all his new videos some love. So the way that I'm going to finish my Getting Grails, Slim Pickens, I went back and I looked and I wanted to see what was the first jersey that I showed. What was the first jersey that I showed ever on YouTube? And there it is. That's the first jersey I showed. I went back and I looked just a few minutes before I started. I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm going to look up and see what my first video was. So let's run back real quick. Shouldn't take. Oh, well, there it is right there. Breaking the ice, and here's my first official video. Look at that mug, dude. Could I have been more monotone? But then look, I only had a couple of gray hairs. Now look, wearing the same jersey, same hat. Come on, big mouth. Monotone. Yeah. Hi, everybody. I'm Big Slim. I suck. There it is. So here you go, y'all. Showing my last jersey. It is the 1990 El Salvador run. Eric Davis, brand new with tags. This isn't even the same jersey. That's a bigger one. That was a 60. I sold that one. I've had this jersey I think 3 times since I had that one. So, but here's the same jersey, not the actual jersey, but the same jersey. So I'll finish this video. Slim Pickens, volume number 80. This fat monotone, Hi everybody, I'm Big Slim 627. I want to give a shout out to Throwback King and look, I didn't even have a neck. Here comes Bettis. Bettis is, that was the next one I showed. That one, if I'm not mistaken, is actually in Adam's vault now. I think Adam ended up getting that from me. So again, I'll go ahead and end this with, the first jersey that I ever showed on YouTube as a Jersey head. Again, because of Throwback King, because he was the one that said, hey, you should show videos and you should show your collection. And I was like, oh, okay. And I did. I still have that laptop, but it don't work no more. And as Snags like to say, you see the way that my jerseys are all stacked in the back. So disrespectful. I'm so glad that I got racks and somewhere to actually put them all now. So again, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and bounce again. Shout out to Big Tony. Shout out to Rez. Shout out to Pistol 2 1/3. Shout out to Nostalgia Boy. Shout out to Robbery Sportswear. Shout out to Throwback King. Big John. Bay Area Throwbacks. I think I got y'all covered. Looking at my jerseys here. Yeah. Okay, anyway, so we good. But again, it is your man, BYG sl8BYG0mm 6 to the 27. And I guess I'm back. Y'all got me motivated. You opened a can of worms. Now you only have to wait maybe 2 or 3 more months before I make something else. So, but anyway, shout out to, also give a special shout out to King Leonidas. He was the one that was like, you know, at the beginning of the year, he was like, yo, I'm going to challenge you. You should make a video a week, like once a week. Don't know if that'll happen because I just know how I am. But, you know, but let's see what happens. So, mad love to y'all. I figured I would, like I said, I want to show love to everybody that shows love to me. And, you know, and speaking of King Leonidas, what's the odds? I'm holding up a Dennis Bird Jets. There you go. Which I no longer have in that size. I got another one now. So, but I still have a Dennis Bird. So, so all right, guys. Again, it is your boy BYG, Big Slim, and that's a wrap. I will see y'all in the next vid. Be safe, peeps. All right, take care. One.